We welcome you to this healing service on Yom Kippur afternoon. May the angel who keeps me from harm bless the ones who come after. May the angel who keeps me from harm bless the ones who come after. Hamalach hagoel oti mikora yivarech et hane'arim. Hamalach hagoel oti mikora yivarech et hane'arim. May the angel who keeps me from harm bless the ones who come after. May the angel who keeps me from harm bless the ones who come after. We are delighted to have Judith Markowitz join Zoe and I for this special healing service. Welcome home. Michael Stillwater writes, "Let yourself relax into this moment. Let yourself be held without any need to hold yourself up. Let yourself meet the unknown. It's okay. It's a place you don't have to know with your mind. What if there were angels all around you and you just couldn't see them? What if there was a love so vast that you could never be far apart from it? What if it was impossible for you to go anywhere where this love could not find you? You are entering the beauty not far from your heart. It's a place that embraces you as you are. I trust that you will be met by a welcoming presence that knows you and meets you with a deeper love than you have ever imagined in this world. May you know, without any doubt, the precious gift that you are, and may you be welcomed by a presence so loving that all fear subsides. Create a pure heart in me, Great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me. Create a pure heart in me, Great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me, and renew a pure soul within me, and renew a true soul within, and renew a true soul within me, and renew a true soul within. Yom Kippur afternoon is such a tender and powerful time. Tender in that each of us is in the midst of our own individual journey. We may be fasting and feeling the altered state that this allows for. And certainly we've all been asked to look deeply within ourselves and at our relationships and the world around us. This is a powerful time because together, even virtually, we can support each other to create a safe space to open up the channels of healing within ourselves. Some of us come here deeply aware of what kind of healing we need or want. Others may feel some kind of brokenness, disconnection, or dis-ease that is hard to define or articulate. Whether you are seeking more wholeness in body, mind, heart, or spirit, or any combination of these, we welcome you here. Seth Reimer writes, "Every time I listen to your pain, instead of telling you how to fix it, I make an offering. I used to be a magician who diverted himself from his problems by focusing on someone else's. You might have been impressed by my cleverness, but it did not help either of us. At last, I have been reduced to silence. My silence can be a mirror for you. May this offering of emptiness give you room to heal. Amen. We're all invited to sing back to Judith as she leads us in Shema Kolenu. Hear our voices.
Shema, Shema,
Shema, Shema,
Kolenu,
Kolenu,
Shema, Shema,
Shema, Shema,
Kolenu,
Kolenu,
Shema, Shema,
Shema, Shema,
Kolenu,
Kolenu,
Shema, Shema,
Shema, Shema,
Shema, Shema,
Shema, Shema,
Kolenu,
Kolenu. The late great American poet Mary Oliver reminds us, you do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese high in the clean blue air are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. We envision and strive for an imagined perfection for ourselves, our family, our community. At this moment, we pause and know that we are assuredly imperfect. Each of us carries the divine image, yet wholeness eludes us, and we are all in need of healing. Energetic healing from God, Harofeh Lishvurei Lev, the healer of broken hearts. Among our community, there are those whose bodies, souls, and lives are challenged and tormented by physical ailment and affliction. Among our community, there are those whose minds, intellect, or emotions are impaired and damaged. We all fear the cloud that might descend upon us or those we love. Help us to cleave to the divine image within us and with all whom we behold. Among our community are those whose lives are touched by addictions to alcohol, to narcotics, to food, to cravings for behaviors that bring destruction and desolation. We pray for their recovery and for their families, friends, and community. We pray for those who are in need of healing from any disease. Illness and disease take their toll on community. We know that healing is also needed for caregivers. Closest to those who suffer are their family and friends, parents, children, spouses, loving partners. We call upon all of the divine energies of love, courage, light, and of course, healing that are always there for us and enable us to respond with integrity to life's greatest challenges. In the name of God, God of Israel. On my right, Michael, and on my left, Gabriel. In front of me is Uriel, and behind me Raphael, and all around, surrounding me, Shekhinah B'Shem Hashem Elohei Yisrael. Mimini Michael umismoli Gabriel umilfanai Uriel umeacharai Raphael. Ve'al Roshi Shekhinah. On this day of Yom Kippur, we recognize the work of physicians and nurses, scientists, researchers, social workers, first responders, and professionals in the field of mental illness. Also administrators and those whose work supports the art of healing, drivers, cooks, cleaners, and others. All these people carry the burden of their labors, and our blessing and thanks are with them. They are partners with God, merciful healer. As we look at and listen to our own congregation, we are aware of the children that bless our lives. Medical science and the responsible agencies of adoption have opened many possibilities and granted so many blessings to our people. Let those who yearn to bring new life into this world and to establish families find fulfillment for their dreams. Ultimately, all of us look to God for our livelihood, for parnassah, for sustenance. Harachaman yafarnesenu bechavod. Let our labors be blessed, that we earn the money to buy bread and secure our homes with honor and dignity. Our thoughts are those seeking work, Let those in search find what they need quickly and speedily. Let it be God's will and our resolve that we find healing where there is illness, community in the time of loneliness, support in time of weakness, and always, always hope in the face of all that besets us. Hanisha Malach Vehaguf Poalach Chusa Hamalach Chusa Hamalach. The soul is yours. The body is yours. Have compassion on all that you have made. Right now, I would like to invite you to find a comfortable position in your seats. Feel your feet grounding you to the earth. Breathe in and out, feeling the purity of your breath coming into your body. Breathe out slowly, allowing all the impurities to leave you. See if you can experience the wholeness and completeness of each breath. Feel its circularity, its roundness, its holiness. God's name is in each breath. Breathe deeply, allowing your breath to enter and soften all the sore, cramped places in your soul. Through your loving justice and compassion, God's Kedusha, God's holiness enters the world. Notice your breath as you settle in for some moments of relaxation and reflection. You might want to close your eyes if it helps from keeping you to be distracted. We enter more deeply into this healing gathering by cultivating a connection with our bodies, the vessels that house our soul. This time is a gift to ourselves. If some of what is being offered doesn't work for you, just let it go. If it feels right, you're invited to let it in. Again, feel the pattern of your breathing in and breathing out. Bring a calming sense to your body. Notice any areas of tension as you breathe in, and let each exhale release the tension bit by bit. Imagine waves of ease and relaxation spread through your body from your head all the way down to your toes. Breathing in, breathing out. If a worry or any discomfort or pain comes to you, notice them. If you can, honor them with your recognition and love. See if you can hold any of these feelings with compassion and let them be. Remember to feel free to shift your position if you become uncomfortable in any way. Find a comfortable flow of breathing. Be aware that with every breath you take in comes vital nourishment for your body at the cellular level. Feel the way your breath nurtures every part of your body. Each breath is like a little miracle. Exhale any residual tension. See if you can practice breathing in blessings. And in your exhalations, see if you can practice letting go of tensions, of worry, of whatever it is you need to let go of. Breathe in blessings. Breathe out. Breathe in blessings. Breathe out. You are exactly who you are supposed to be, right here, right now. You are good enough. Embracing hope and acceptance. Feel your breath filling you up, bringing calm into the core of your being. You have been given a lot to learn in this lifetime. Some of your learning has come easily, and some has not been so easy. You have done well in so many situations, facing challenges of all kinds. At times, you have persevered beyond what you thought possible. As we tune into the power of these days of awe, we can sometimes feel overwhelmed, unworthy, inadequate, perhaps challenged by loss or illness, unsure we are up to the task of looking inward, of making changes, of asking for forgiveness, of offering forgiveness. Perhaps we are afraid of what is deep inside of our hearts. Sometimes there is anger and disappointment. It can be hard to feel grateful when life's challenges call to us. Sometimes it feels like we have more than enough to deal with, just getting through the day, meeting our most basic needs for ourselves or our loved ones. Sometimes our emotions surprise us, even ambush us. Breathe and lean intimately toward the temple of your own heart. Breathe directly into your heart, imagining that with each breath, your heart opens to receive it, like a beautiful rose unfurling in the soft morning light, petal by petal by petal. Dear God, we know that you are there for us, understanding us, surrounding us with your compassion and love, even when we lose touch with this. We know that these holy days are a gift from you, God. We know that these holy days give us time to stop doing and simply to be, to reflect, to appreciate. These holy days offer us moments of communication, moments of connection to you. And we pray for the strength to take advantage of it all, to take into our deepest, most aware parts of our being your hope and your love. We want to live a life of meaning and purpose. As you continue to breathe in the compassion and understanding that you need, take some quiet time on your own to listen to the beating of your own heart, to connect with your own needs and feelings. Mishabela Avotenu Mikor Habracha Leimotenu. May the strength of strength who bless the one before us help us to find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishabela imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. This core service will start in about 20 minutes. You may need to refresh your video. if you're joining us for the Yizkor, please be kind to yourself in the intervening minutes as we move into this time, sacred time.